What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tyler. I am that dude, and each week I come to you, I give you my plays of the week. Last week we did pretty good. This week I know we're going to do great again. Make sure to drop a like if you're new, subscribe to the channel, and watch the video. That way you'll see all of my picks for this week. Can't wait to jump into the video, so let's go.
Perfect.
So in this video, let's go ahead and look about what happened last week in NFL Week 7, College Football Week 8. This week is going to be a big week. Trust me. All right, y'all. So looking back at last week, what went on, let's do a little recap. Recapping the NFL, it wasn't kind to us. We went into last week at 10-8, and now we are now 11-12 with our picks, our official plays. The Buccaneers lost. The Seattle Seahawks won. Beat the Browns. The Browns are not very good this year. Again, what's new? Ravens lost. Titans lost. Chargers lost. Everything went wrong for us in the NFL, to say the least. But tonight. And, tonight starts essentially a new week for us. And Chiefs already won last night. Pat Mahomes is hurt. So that's, that's tough. That is tough for the Chiefs. It's good for my Raiders, though. Raider Nation, stand up. So anyways, looking at some of the games of the week, you have the Texans playing the Colts. The Vikings playing the Lions, which the Lions can't catch a break right now. The Ravens at Seahawks, Saints at Bears. Then you also have the Eagles playing the Dallas Cowboys. And then there's a sneaky game with my Raiders playing the Packers. I think that's a big game this week. And I do think that the Raiders have a chance in that game. Who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw it to? Simple as that. So with all that being said, let me go ahead and give you my key plays for the NFL Week 7. The Texans +1. I like that. Give me Deshaun Watson. Hopkins is going to have a big game. I really believe that against the Colts. The Colts are very good. Both of these teams have now beat the Chiefs at home. But I think the Texans and Deshaun Watson are really just now getting rolling. Give me the Texans. Next, I want to take the Raiders +6. You need to grab that quickly because that line is going to go down in my opinion. The Raiders are getting 6 points. Who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw to? As of right now, I don't think Jimmy Graham may not be playing. Then his top 3 receivers with Adams and Scantling and Allison, all those guys not playing. Lazard, if you want to count on him, you can. But anyways, give me the Raiders. Give me those points. And I think the Raiders could get an outright victory coming off a bye week against Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. The next pick, Rams -3 at the Falcons. The Falcons are so bad. They don't have a defense. The Rams just added, Jalen Ramsey, best cornerback in the league in my opinion. I think that's going to do nothing but help them. It's going to be a good week for the Rams and that offense. Those wide receivers are going to get back on track, and I think that they blow out the Falcons, to say the least. Next, give me the Ravens. The Ravens are a really good team. Lamar Jackson, he's been playing really well. He's been playing very average. You know what you're going to get from him. Last week he had a great game, passing and throwing. And this week I think that they catch Seattle kind of in a tired spot. I think Seattle, they just went to Cleveland. Now they're back home, and I get that. But I think this is a spot to buy the Ravens and kind of sell the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson's the MVP so far. And, that's good and all, but this is the week. I think go ahead and take some points. Seattle could lose this game outright. Next pick and last pick for the NFL is the Saints. They're getting points again. I don't know how they're getting points again, but they are playing the Bears. Trubisky may be back this week, but regardless, I don't think the Bears are as good as people think. They haven't started using David Montgomery the right way just yet. They don't have a running game. Their passing game is mediocre as well. Their defense is phenomenal. But the Saints, they continue to be getting points, and they continue to be covering and winning outright with Teddy. So give me the Saints +3.5. Love it. My favorite play out of those are probably the Rams. I think the Rams are going to blow out the Falcons. And then talking about college football, I hope you went with my plays last week with college football. A big 5-0 week for us last week. We went into last week at 16-12. We are now 21-12. Just rolling in college football. We had Texas getting 10.5. I don't know if we were on the right side with that. Oklahoma was clearly the better team and probably should have covered. They didn't. Texas plus 10.5 cashed. Bama minus 17 with a blowout against Texas A&M. Penn State minus 3 at Iowa with another blowout. And, you know, not much stress on these picks as well. Washington minus 5.5. They were down at half. I get that. 17-14, I believe. Came out that second half and just blew out Arizona. And then Hawaii at Boise State. We took Boise State minus 13.5. That was an easy cash as well. 5-0. That's what a 5-0 week looks like. And let's do it again this week. With some plays of the week. Actually, my games of the week in college football. There's not that many that are just crazy like, wow, this is top 10 matchup. This is what we like. Ohio State at Northwestern will be playing tonight. Ohio State's going to blow them out. I don't know if they're going to cover that spread. I think it's at 28 right now. Friday night games are sketchy, so you never really know what to do with that. So staying away, but that's going to be a pretty good game. Oregon at Washington. I think that's the game of the week, and I think that this is going to be one of our plays, but that's going to be a really good game. A lot of ramifications with that Pac-12 game, and it'll determine a lot in this college football season. Michigan at Penn State. Harbaugh has to win this game. I'm not going to say it's a must-win game because, you know, we've been saying there's so many must-win games for Michigan. But if he wins this game, you know, their season's still intact pretty well. People are going to be very happy with him, in my opinion. So I think this is a big game for Michigan and Penn State. It's going to be the whiteout. Love it when Penn State does that. It's one of the best atmospheres in college football on that night. And then I think Florida and South Carolina could be a pretty good game. South Carolina's coming off of a big win, probably the biggest win in school history against Georgia. And then Florida is coming off of a pretty big loss against LSU. -5 is the line for that. I think that Florida takes care of business and covers that pretty handily. I would be on that side of things if it was up to me. But, you know, I don't know. So, anyways, with that being said, let me go ahead and get you my plays of the week. I don't want to keep you longer than I have to, and I appreciate you being here so far. If you're still here, make sure to drop a like, please, on this video. Share it with your friends because we're all wanting to make some money. Oregon, -3. Give me all of that. I think they're the better team. They have a better defense. They have a better quarterback, better offense. In every single aspect of football, they are better. I understand it's at Washington. It's not a Pac-12 after dark game, though. Give me Washington -3. I think they win by more than that. Next, I want to take Navy. Give me Navy -13.5 against USF. I think this is a good spot to buy Navy in that offense. They're pretty good. USF is not very good. So that's kind of why I'm going with them. Baylor at Oklahoma State. Baylor is, you know, been one of the hottest teams so far this year. They're undefeated. They shouldn't have beat Iowa State, if you want to be honest with yourself. And I think this is a great spot to sell Baylor. I think this game is not going to be 3-point spread. I think that Oklahoma State's going to take care of business with them early. I don't think that Baylor's that good. I could be wrong. I was wrong about Pitt. I guess they're a little bit better than what I thought earlier in the year. So, but give me Oklahoma State, and I'll take and lay those 3 points. Michigan at Penn State. I told y'all that I had to play with this. Michigan, this is a must-win type game for them. But I don't think they're that good. I don't trust their offense. Their defense isn't that good. Give me Penn State and that offense and that defense. That defense is really good, actually. So, give me Penn State. I'll take them in that atmosphere, -9 points. I think they win by 10 at least. So, I'll take that. And then let's fire up a cigar and smoke it with Alabama covering against the spread against Tennessee at home. First night game of the season for Alabama. I think they absolutely blow out Tennessee and take care of business. 34.5 is what we got it at, and I think that's the time to get it. I think they beat them by 35 at least. I could see this being a 41-0 blowout, honestly, and even scoring even more than that. I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama puts up 48 to 50 points in this game, and I don't see Tennessee scoring very often. So give me the 34.5 points. I will lay those with my Crimson Tide, Roll Tide, and I think this is going to be some winners for you this week on Saturday and Sunday. Let me know if you like the videos like this together rather than being on Thursday and Friday. You know, I'll do whatever you guys want, but this is your college football week 8 recap and video. This is your college, this is your NFL week 7. So it's going to be a lot of good football. I know we don't have like the crazy games or anything like that in the college football weekend, but NFL, there's some great games. Can't wait to watch them. Let me know what you guys are playing this weekend. Let me know if you feel the same way or some other way. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you being here. Peace.